layer after layer after layer after layer after layer after layer after layer. Hey guys, welcome to day number 95 again. Yesterday was 95, and yesterday I pulled a prompt, and yesterday I filmed, and yesterday it was a total bust and I deleted it. So today I'm going to do 95 again. The prompt that I pulled was to make a few pages with a jelly plate. I decided not to make pages because I just didn't want to. So I tried a technique that I saw Joggles do, which used Posca pens, and it was really cute. I'll link the video below. I love the technique, but I'd never done it before. It was my first attempt. I didn't love how they were turning out, and I needed to practice, so I scratched that. So today I came back up to film, and I thought, well, what am I going to do? I don't want to make pages. And I thought, well, I want to play with the little jelly plate. This is the little tiny round one. And I thought, well, I want to play with the Posca pens in a different way. I want to see if I can make this work for me and get a similar effect. So that's what I've been doing, playing. So there's my playtime. And I'm going to show you these, and then I'm going to take the jelly plate and I'm going to show you how I've been doing them. I love these little circles, and I thought, well, these could be pages if you consider this a little album, but I think what we're going to do is just consider these something to use at a later date. But I really have had a good time learning how to do this a different way so that it would make me happy and play with the little jelly plate. So that's what we're going to do as soon as I finish showing you these real quick. And I've just tried different things, and I had leftovers, so I just used what was left over to make some little tiny scraps. Okay, so I have those available to me if I want to use them. All right, so what I'm going to use today is the mini circle printing plate. It's a little kit, and it comes with the little stuff in here, but I haven't used it. And I'm going to use drawing paper. This is just heavyweight drawing paper, and it's by You Create. I don't even know where I got it. Maybe Target? No, I got it at Publix, the grocery store. And I'm going to be using a little tiny brayer here that I have. I have my gel plate on top of an acrylic block, and I'll use it more like a stamp. I got a little water here for cleanup, and I've got different paints. I've got my Posca pens. These are the PC 3M Posca pens. And the paints I'm using are some Crafters acrylic paint, but a lot of the paints I've been using, it's Master's Touch, are just a little thicker and they do a little better job. Then I have some scissors here for cutting out my circles. So before we get started, I wanted to tell you it really is a worthwhile video to watch that Joggles did. It's a really cute technique. I've never seen it done before, and the two that turned out halfway decent that I liked of what I did was this, and it's really a time-consuming technique, though, I find, because you gotta let every layer dry. It was really cute. I loved how it turned out. It's a lot more distressed looking than I wanted it, but theirs is professional and really cute, so you need to go check out the video. The other one I really love, and it didn't turn out well, but I love the area. I love how it was going to turn out if it hadn't screwed up on me. It peeled up my paper. I just probably had too much paint, or maybe I really don't know. I'm going to be practicing this at some point, but the basic technique is to put down your Posca pen first, draw your doodles on your jelly plate, let it dry completely, then you put down a layer of paint, or you put down paint in different areas that are open, and then you let that dry, then you add your next little layer, and your next little, you gotta let it dry in between, and then at the very end you put down a layer of paint to use as your pull paint, and then you pull your print. Well, we're not going to do that today. We're going to do it my way, which is still using Posca pens occasionally and still enjoying what I'm doing. So what I want to do first is I'm just going to make a circle on my paper and show you how I'm going to do it. Then I'm going to fill my page, and I'm going to use different colors of paint. So I'm just putting a thin layer, and then because I've got it on an acrylic block, I can see where I'm going to put my circle, and then I'm just going to pull up my block, and then you see my print. Okay, I'm going to fill my whole sheet with these circles. Okay, I've got 6 circles, and I wanted to show you, actually it went like this. I cut off 2 because I wanted to show you this is how I was working with all these here that I made. And I find it really easy to just lay them down and work with them that way. And I thought I'd also work with them this way and show you how I was going to do it this way as well. I did not clean my jelly plate in between each pull, and that's why you see some green mixed in with this purple and some yellow, kind of yellow green, and this reddish green or pinkish green. I mean, it turned orange, but it's got neon and yellow, and I just love those imperfections. I embrace that so much because it just warms my heart. So then this is the leftover piece of paper, and I will not waste this. I'll pull a half print, and then I'll take the other side and lay it here, so I'm really getting a full print. So then how I clean my plate is I just take some water and spray it on there and clean around, get the crusty off the edge, because I'm putting very thin layers, but still builds up when you don't clean in between. So then what I want to do is I'm going to play with a neon pink Artist Loft. I'm going to play with Deco Art bright yellow, and I have my Posca pen, the green color. There's two green colors. One's more dark, one's more light. I've got the light green. What I want to do is first put some circles on my plate and just get my pen primed, and then just start making circles everywhere. Just put a little orange in there, a little dot. I could go ahead and press this down on my neon pink, but I don't want to do that because I'm wanting to get a ghost pull of this. So what I'm going to do is let's just try one of these here that we already have. I'm just going to lay it down gently, tap it a little bit. I'm not going to rub real hard because I want to leave some of this paint down. And I'm going to pull that up. So that's what I have. I love this. I could leave it just like that. I may. So now I have my leftovers down here, and it's fairly dry, but it's not completely dry because you know how I am. I don't wait. And I'm just going to put down my yellow on top. I am using a craft paint for this one because I like it being thin. So I'm going to spread my paint out, very thin layer, very thin. And then we're going to lay it down on top of our neon. Then I'm going to flip it over so I can rub it. So now I'm going to pull, and I love what we got. We could stop right there and it'd be done. We may, I don't know, but we're gonna leave it on the page, but after I'm done with it, I'll just cut them all out. Okay, so let's do another one. Okay, for this one, I'm gonna use a Master's Touch paint, and I'm gonna use a stencil, and it's a Balzer Designs, and it's a mini striped flower circle. It's one of my favorite stencils to use. So I'm gonna put a little bit on my plate here. I'm going to put down my stencil like that. And because I don't have the ability to pick up my block, this is when I would cut out my circle. So then I would lay it down like that, and I would press it down. And I want to peel it up. This is my design. And we could be done or not. And then I'll take up my stencil, and I'm going to use one of these, maybe this green one here. And you can use it as a stamp again if you want to, or you can lay it down by hand. I'm going to do it this way. And I might not get much. That's the beauty of this. You can just keep adding layer after layer after layer after layer after layer after layer after layer. Eventually you'll get something you like. I love how this turned out, but I think I would add a little bit more to it. Okay, for this one I'm going to use another stencil, and this one is Crafter's Workshop, and it's called Mini Numbers Collage. I'm also going to use a Posca pen, a yellow one, and I'm going to use this Artist Loft blue neon color paint. And I went ahead and cut out my circles from my page. So I'm going to put my color down, and then I'm going to set down my numbers, make sure to get the number 9 in there, that's important. And then I'm going to put down one of these blue circles right here. And just press. Okay, so now we have that, and I can add to that. I probably will. And I'll pull up my little stencil here, and I'm going to take my sheet here, and I'm going to put a print down on that and pull it up. So now I have another circle to play with, so I can cut that out. Then I'm going to clean my plate, and I'm going to use my yellow Posca pen. I'm just going to make, I don't know, maybe a kind of what I did a minute ago with the little shapes here. So now I want to pull this, but there's nothing here that I really want to put it on. I could put it on this one and see if I like it. Let's just try. The fun part is if you ruin it and don't love it, just do another pull. And I actually really like it. It's not very visible, but I like it. I'm going to take my blue and let's hope for the best. This is where I always hope for the best. I'm going to put my blue down, cover this, my circle, and put it down. And I'm going to rub it and hope that this paint starts picking up the Posca pen that's down. All right, let's see what it did. All right, you can see through the blue, the design pulled up from here. And I don't love this, so we're gonna go over it again with something else. All right, so let's get set up for another one. We're gonna do a few more layers on these and we're gonna call it a day. I also wanna show you the papers I've created in rolling off my brayer. These are gonna be little painty papers that I can use for other things at another time, which I think they're really cute. I could even cut circles out of these and be very happy. The next thing I'm going to use is this Balzer design stencil, and it's called, I don't know what it's called, I can't read it, mini something, but it's got the days of the week, Monday through Sunday on it. Then I'm going to use this purple, and I'm going to hope that I can get this to look good on this. I'm going to put my purple on here. Okay, then I'm going to use my stencil, but I need to do it backwards because if I do it this way, it'll be backwards on my paper. So I'm going to put this down here. And there'll be some stripes in here. I'm just going to go with it and let it be what it is. And I hate it. So that's a fail. We're not going to use it. We're going to go over it with something else. But I am going to pull this off here. And we can use the circle shape to make another circle. Let's see, that's what it looks like. That looks actually better. I like that better than this. Let me clean this up and then we will fix this somehow. Okay, we're going to cover this up some. We're going to try another stencil by Balzer Designs, and it's called Mini Frag Flower, and that's the design. And I'm going to use this color that we used earlier. Oh yeah, I like that much better. Much better. All right, then I'm going to pull this off, and do I want to put it on anything we've already done? I like this the way it is. We'll try it on this one. Oh, that's pretty. Hope the colors come through for you the way they're looking for me. I'm going to play with this Posca pen on this one, this blue color here. There's two blues in the box. These two colors. I've got the lighter one. Oh, I like that much better. That's so cute. And it still refuses to look good. So, you know what we're going to do? We're going to put a solid coat of Sea Breeze. And it's mixing in with the green. Okay, so now I've got something I feel good about working with. So we're back to square one in a way. One of the things you can do, you can come in after you're done and bring out your prints with your Posca right on top, which, you know, we know that. We know we can paint over, draw over paint, but if I wanted to bring this out, I could, and it could stand out more, and then I wouldn't have to print over it if I didn't want to. So you could say that one's done if you wanted to. Oh, I love the yellow on there, and the green is really pretty if you can see it, but you can't see it on the camera. But I like this. So this is not quite dry, but I want to put this Sea Breeze on top. Or do I? It's going to be the same color as that green though. The green won't show up. I'm telling you now, it won't show up. Let's do it anyway. Yeah, a little bit, but it's so pale, it's hard to see. So what I could do with this one here, since I can't see that green that I put in there, I could just take this pink and I could put my little squiggly line in there. Let that dry and then decide if I want to do more, but I really like that the way it is. See if I can get any more off the plate. Look at that. Look at the colors in here. I love that. What I really would like to do is put a color on here. I'm going to put this over here to dry. That's very translucent so that it would show through here and I don't have to do any more. I don't want to cover this up. So I'm going to see if I can find a color that will work. Okay, I've been using this Vivid Violet and it's actually very translucent. Yep. I wouldn't say that's done, but it did what I wanted it to do. Okay, so this one here is still not making me that happy, so we got to do something else. Earlier, I used this bird stencil, and this is a ghost of it, a ghost print. So I want to use it again because I like it. I'm going to use Spa Blue because that's always the perfect paint to fix anything. This is a Plaid Folk Art painting stencil. It's 30607. Oh yeah, there we go. There we go. That's cute. Okay, one more go at this one, then I'm gonna call it a day. I've got another stencil out by Balzer Designs. It's called Mini Stick Flowers. Ooh, I can't tell what the stencil is, but I love the colors on there. That's for dang sure. Alrighty, here's what I did playtime before I even got with you guys, just to practice with my Posca pens and see what I could come up with that would make it easier for me to do a Posca pen pull. These are the ones we did today, and I love each one. You can keep going with them if you want to. You can come in with your Posca pens and add more to them if you want to. You don't have to leave them as they are. These would make cute lollipops. They make cute flowers. Love this one. Little bird. And if you don't like something, you just keep going till you like it. You could also do this with your larger jelly plate. Like I've got a square one. This would be really cute on a square one, and then just cut out the pages and make a little booklet. You could use heavier paper. That'd be really cute. I may do that. So I'll see you guys tomorrow for prompt number 96. Thanks for being here. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.